You earn enough to live. On paper, the numbers work. Your salary is higher than it used to be. Your career moved forward. Your income is not the problem people usually talk about. And yet, the feeling hasn't changed. You still check your account before making small decisions. You still feel a quiet pressure when bills approach. At the end of most months, the margin feels thin. Nothing looks catastrophic, but nothing feels comfortable either. You ask yourself a simple question. If I earn enough, why does money still feel tight? For many adults, the answer is uncomfortable. The issue is rarely income alone. It is how money quietly rearranges itself around your life. As income grows, life expands to meet it. The rent becomes a nicer apartment. The car becomes newer. Small conveniences appear. Better groceries, more subscriptions, more delivery, more travel. Nothing extreme, just small upgrades that slowly become normal. None of these decisions feel reckless. They feel reasonable. But together, they quietly consume the space your income created. So the financial pressure never leaves. It simply moves with you. Most people believe financial stress will disappear once they earn enough. But what counts as enough keeps moving. When income rises, expectations rise with it. The lifestyle that once felt comfortable starts to feel basic. The things that once felt like luxuries begin to feel standard. Over time, the baseline shifts. This shift rarely feels dramatic. It happens slowly, in quiet decisions. You upgrade the phone because the old one is 3 years old. You move closer to work to save time. You start paying for convenience because your schedule feels tight. Each choice makes sense on its own, but the result is the same. Your expenses quietly follow your income upward, and the space you hope to create never appears. Over the years, the pattern becomes very clear. Someone earns $40,000 a year and feels pressure. They believe $60,000 will fix it. They reach $60,000. Life improves. But within 2 years, the stress returns. Someone earning $80,000 believes $100,000 will bring stability. They reach it. The apartment improves. The car improves. Life looks better from the outside, but their financial breathing room looks almost identical. Income rose, but so did commitments. I have seen people double their income and still feel the same tension at the end of every month. The numbers changed, the structure did not. Another pattern appears with time. Spending becomes tied to identity. When your career grows, your lifestyle often grows in ways that signal progress. A better neighborhood, better clothes, more dinners out, more travel. Again, none of this is reckless, but the lifestyle begins to serve two purposes: living your life and confirming that your progress is real. The danger is subtle. When spending becomes part of identity, it becomes harder to scale back, even if the numbers suggest you should. There is also another quiet pattern that keeps people stuck. Financial friction disappears. When you first started earning, every purchase required thought. You checked your balance, you compared prices, you delayed some decisions. Over time, technology removed that friction. Cards replaced cash. Subscriptions renew automatically. Delivery arrives with one tap. Money leaves faster than your awareness of it. You rarely feel the spending moment. But you feel the pressure later, not because one decision was large, because hundreds of small decisions were invisible. So money feels tight, even when income is strong. The problem is not one big mistake. It is a structure that never changed as your life improved. Fixing this does not require extreme budgeting or complicated systems. It requires a few clear rules. First, separate income growth from lifestyle growth. When your income increases, do not upgrade your life immediately. Hold your current lifestyle steady for a period of time. 6 months is enough. Let the additional income create space first. Pay down debt. Build savings. Strengthen your position. Only after that should lifestyle improvements be considered. Second, define a ceiling for fixed costs. Your largest expenses decide whether money feels tight or flexible. Housing, car payments, insurance, long-term subscriptions. If these fixed costs absorb most of your income, every month will feel narrow. A simple rule helps. Try to keep total fixed obligations below 50% of your take-home pay. Not because it is perfect, because it leaves room for the unexpected. Third, reintroduce friction into spending. Automation makes life easy, but it also hides behavior. Review your subscriptions twice a year. Pause purchases for 24 hours when they are not essential. Use one card for daily spending so you see the total in one place. These small frictions restore awareness, and awareness quietly changes behavior. Fourth, give every dollar a direction before the month begins. Not a complex spreadsheet, just clear categories. Living, saving, investing, flex spending. If money has no assigned role, it tends to disappear into convenience. A simple plan prevents that. Fifth, stop measuring progress by lifestyle upgrades. Measure it by stability. Emergency savings growing, debt shrinking, investments increasing. These signals matter far more than visible improvements in comfort. Because comfort can disappear quickly, stability rarely does. None of these rules require drastic sacrifice. They simply prevent your lifestyle from silently absorbing every gain you make. When people apply these changes, something interesting happens. Income stops feeling temporary. For the first time, money begins to accumulate instead of circulate. The pressure at the end of the month slowly fades. Not because they suddenly earned far more, but because the structure of their money finally changed. Over the long term, financial comfort rarely comes from income alone. It comes from the gap between what you earn and what your life requires. Many people spend years trying to grow the first number. Very few protect the second. But that gap is where financial peace lives. And if that gap never grows, money will always feel tight.